I think we're all a little bit disappointed. It kind of feels like a loss because I think we played well the whole game and had the better chances. I think they might have had more possession, but I think the quality of our possession was better than theirs. So we're disappointed, but there's a lot of good things to take from this game. Yeah, I mean, I think at the beginning you have to experiment a little bit and see what the best fit is. And so, as you said, the back line was changing a little bit in the beginning, but now that we're, kind of set and we all are learning each other, like you said, and it just helps us to be able to predict what's going to happen and help us create that togetherness in the back line. And I think that also carries forward into the rest of the team. So it's been good to, build those connections with the back line and with Anna. It's been really helpful. Yeah, of course they're really good. And as you said, they're really fast, but I think we did well against them tonight. And at the end of the day, they're just players. So, of course, they're great players, but just got to treat them like everybody else and, be prepared for anything. We know that they're pushing runners and they like to run, like to get behind the back line. So just try to anticipate that. And I think we did really well with that tonight. I think that we, of the teams across the league, try to play like some of the best soccer. I think we try to possess the ball, move the ball around. And I think that, the results early on didn't show that. And I think we were trying to learn each other as a team. A lot of new players in the starting 11. So I think, I still think that we have a lot of potential, a lot of great players, front to back. And I think it's only going to get better from here. And we just got to keep the ball rolling.
Honestly, kind of feels like a loss, which, I feel like the game was ours for the taking. So we're disappointed with that, but a lot of good takeaways. Getting a point on the road is always a positive. Getting a shutout is always a positive. And I feel like the team put in a pretty complete 90. We just have to have that last piece of finishing, but definitely a lot of takeaways, and we move forward to next week. It's a fair point. I just think we put in so much training preparation that when we don't get 3 points, it hurts, and we take it personal. Seb's kind of created that environment where we're always kind of wanting more and always hungry for more. But again, like, we keep moving forward and we've grown every game, and we've put together 3 really solid regular season performances. So like I said, there's a lot of good takeaways, but we definitely want to feel old first off. But it's pretty cool. Been in the league since the beginning, and I feel like I've grown a lot as a player, and I'm still growing as a player, which is pretty cool. 31 and still learning a lot about the game, so that's cool, and I attribute a lot of that to our coaching staff, who's constantly pushing me to evolve and learn more, even though I am a veteran. But it's a really good group of girls this year, and it feels really good to get 175 with Orlando. You're right. It was a good performance defensively. Like, we were solid. They didn't play through the middle much, and we really limited their forwards, who are some of the best in the league. So that's definitely a positive. But I think it's just a mentality shift. Like, we are ruthless out there. We do not let them take shots in the 18. We are tight defensively. We're organized. We lose the ball, and we have the mentality to win it back right away. Obviously there's times that, our press fails, but that's soccer, that's going to happen. But it's about, I think the biggest thing is just a mentality shift, and just being ruthless on defense. And then I think the next part of the puzzle is we be ruthless on defense, and then we get the ball and we have to be calm, but we have to be urgent going forward. And it's a fine line. You want to keep the ball, but this is also a transitional league, so you want, to exploit that. But I think that takes time, and it's a new team. So obviously we have to learn how each other plays, and each other's tendencies. But I think it was a good stepping stone, and we're excited to be home next weekend. We're home next weekend, right? Home next weekend. Yeah, so excited to get back to the sport.
Disappointing though, we haven't come away with 3 points. I think all the players feel the same way. It was a complete performance. We were very difficult to play against. And considering they've got some of the best players in the league, I thought the back line, Anna, midfielders, forwards, they all work extremely hard to get a clean sheet tonight. And, I'm really happy with them. We created a lot of opportunities as well. It just didn't fall our way, but there's a lot of growth in today's game, and we're still building that momentum. And we're just looking forward to the next game because we're starting to gel and get together and bring that connecting a lot better now. So yeah, overall, I'm pleased with the performance, but felt like we could have won the game tonight. Yeah, I mean, you fall into that every game, right? There's a lot of pace, a lot of power in the forward lines within the league. We had played against her earlier on in the season. I thought we did okay against her, but tonight I thought, we tried to minimise the space, the time where she could dribble and drive at us. Again, I thought, the back line did tremendously well to prevent any sort of clear-cut opportunities from Gotham. But yeah, it's building relationships. It's been hard to play against. It's that desire, that attitude to keep the ball out of the net. And I thought they were brilliant tonight. Any professional, you never settled on what you have right now. You're always searching for more. You always want more. And looking back at the start of the year, we lost a lot of points, and now we have to get them back. I thought last game at home, Gotham stole points off us, and that was the message going into this game. We need to get these points back. So the attitude of the players has been first class. They're always wanting to push the boundaries. They want to work hard. They want to work for each other. And again, it goes back to the culture of the team. The culture is, we got to earn every point that's there for us. So to walk away tonight disappointed is a positive, because the players have put so much work. We actually played as well tonight. We actually played some nice football. We created some good opportunities. In this game, the hardest thing is scoring goals. So again, there's a lot of positives from this performance, and we have to take it into the next game against Washington at home in front of our own fans. I think as any coach, you take it as a positive. If you can keep that forward line quiet, to get their first shot on target where Anna has to make a save in the 85th minute is a pretty big positive, considering how far we've come from the start of the year. And it's not just Anna making the save, it's everyone who's in front of her having that desire, that attitude to not allow shots on target. So it goes all the way from the forwards, Messiah, Erica working extremely hard, Marta, Adri, Kayla, Viv, and that midfielder covering the ground, and then the back line and the goalkeeper. It takes everyone to keep a shot out. And again, that's another positive. We've conceded way too many goals early on in the year, and now we've coming away with 2 clean sheets. You'll take that.